Hey everybody, how's it going? Tesla here, and welcome back to more Tainted Grail. So let's go ahead and ring that gong. See what happens. So I actually went ahead and did that, there's that thievery quest. I guess I got something from her, so basically I'll be able to steal better or something. I haven't really tested it out, I'm really not really a stealth character. But it was nice to, have another quest done under my belt. So, let's see here. Go right. So I guess we just need a... Alright. Let's interact with the Eternal Sea. Yeah, because I don't know if I'm ready to fight that thing, that little Leviathan monster. Okay, that was stupid. This place is very ominous, though. Fuck, I did that again. You can tell parkour is not my strong suit. I mean, it's not even parkour, I'm just being clumsy. Also, it's a little loud now. So let's put it down to 80. Let's put this down to 80.
Disturb my peace. You made an oath never to summon me again.
Alright, forgive me, my lord. I want to be deemed worthy to touch the Excalibur.
Excalibur? Wait, is it really you? You, who come from a time beyond. Show yourself before me.
Wait, do I know you?
It seems he speaks to me. Allow me to answer him.
Welcome, old friend.
I can see that you know me, but I am a mere shadow of my true self. I don't remember you, Lord of the Seas. Forgive me.
That's what you told me, my friend. The next time we see each other, you will not remember me. But you are here now. The will and the power led you back to this place. Even in this incomplete form.
Where should I look for myself? I wish to restore Avalon to its former glory, yet I don't know how.
Avalon's fate has never rested upon one person alone, not even one as great as King Arthur. Yet here you are, trying again, restless and eager to take the responsibility again. I salute you, my friend.
Tell me what I must do to be worthy to lead Avalon once more. I do not think I have the strength.
Your path is true. Seek wholeness, and Avalon will reveal what it needs from you. And yes, you need to touch Excalibur.
Thank you, my friend.
And you, mortal. You have given yourself to the King's service. You are worthy of a place among the keepers of the South. Arthur, take out your sword and fear no failure. It is yours to take. It always was. promise I gave thy mother is fulfilled, and thus our pact is ended. You know where to look for your soul. Trust yourself. And when you reach your journey's end, I trust you will make the right choice.
Well, so I guess now we can now we can take Excalibur. So do we just need to go back to, yeah, so we need to go back to the fortress. And I guess we should also talk to King Arthur too, or Arthur. He's not King Arthur just yet. Alright, you and the Lord of the Seas, you seemed close.
Yes, it seems we knew each other well during the war. And this proves that I sought allies beyond our own forces. And I trusted him enough to carry the knowledge of Excalibur. This must count for something.
Alright, so yeah, they knew each other. Anyway. Alright, let's go to the Sunken Village. Well, no, let's leave the Sunken Village. It's fast travel. So I guess we need to talk to Captain Brendan. Or no, we just need to pull the sword from here. All right. Just barely too. Oh my goodness, that almost killed us. Wow. That's crazy. Alright, so we're back in this place. Alright, let's touch it.
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command.
Alright, bind the soul to the stone.
I am the blade that shapes kings and shatters tyrants.
Alright.
Enough, Merlin. You can't keep throwing lives into this abyss. These experiments, they're destroying what remains of us.
Destroying us? They're what's keeping us alive. Do you think the Four Dwellers will stop for pity or mercy? Every soul we lose here saves 10 more on the battlefield. You told me to do this. You sanctioned this. And I'm close to getting it right. I know it.
No. We can't justify this. There's no victory worth such a cost.
You know full well, Arthur, that this isn't about victory. It's about survival. If we don't push these boundaries, there will be no future for your kingdom, for Avalon. You dream of peace, but without victory, there will be no peace to dream of. The path ahead is brutal. But if we relent now, we lose everything.
And yet we keep losing people and gaining nothing in return. We must change the path.
They volunteered for this.
They volunteered to save our kingdom. And you've gotten no closer to doing it. Their sacrifices cannot be in vain, Merlin. Find another way. Use your mind, your wisdom. Leave this slaughterhouse you've created behind.
A different way. That will take time. And resources we may not have. The enemy won't wait.
They will if I make them. Whatever it takes, I will buy you that time. Find me a weapon that wins this war without annihilating what we fight to protect.
Whatever it takes.
Yes. Let it be known that it was my decision, and I will bear the consequences of it.
Oh no, my king. People can never know. It was all my idea, and you knew nothing about it. All of us have our role to play. You are the leader, and they need to love you. If we win, you need to become more than a man. You need to become a symbol.
Well, so that was a very interesting exchange. So we finally got to see Merlin, and I guess, like, you know, Arthur is trying to, like, figure out, wants to find a different way to give him, to have a weapon to win against the war without, you know, killing his own soldiers. But don't think that went too well. All right, so let's see here. So you have gathered a new fragment of Arthur's soul, unlocking its hidden potential. Open the menu to explore the King's Soul skill tree, or visit a bonfire to develop new abilities. All right, that's cool. Yeah, we can't do it here. So I guess as we get more, like, I guess fragments of Arthur's soul will unlock more. Yeah, man, this place is really creepy though. I don't like it here. Let's leave. I want to get out of here. It's creepy.
Now, I remember.
So you knew all about it.
Before you judge me, it all seems so obvious now, doesn't it? The right thing to do. It wasn't back then. And you can trust me on that. We were on the brink of losing the war. And wars aren't won with wishful thinking. There was no clean path, no noble answer. Only the weight of reality pressing down on our necks. Something had to be done, or everything we fought for would have been in vain. And in the end, the ones who stepped forward, who chose to pay the price, made it possible. And their deaths gave Merlin the knowledge he needed to finish his work. To find something that could really turn the tide in our favor.
I mean, when you think about it, like, with war and everything, there's really no victors. Both sides have a lot to lose. It's like, it's never pretty. So you really think that experimenting on your men was justified?
Justified? No. Justification is for those who have the luxury of doubt. And I had a kingdom to save. They were brave men who volunteered their lives, just as they did every time we rode onto the battlefield. The difference was that if Merlin succeeded, one man's sacrifice could have saved us all, could have ended the war before more blood was spilled. If sacrificing a few meant the survival of all, then there was no choice at all. Maybe they never saw justice. Maybe their real stories were erased from history. Call it cruelty. Call it madness. But if I'd done nothing, there would be no Avalon left to argue over. But the kingdom still stands. The people live. And that has to mean something.
I mean, honestly, it's like the kingdom not doing too hot right now. I mean, there's like the Wyrdness spreading, you know, there's undead rising. I mean, yeah, it's still here, but it's not in its it's not seen its glory days. It's way past that. So what did he come up with to win the war?
I told him to stop the experiments on our men, but to keep going. And he did. He started experimenting on the Four Dwellers, the enemy. If their bodies could be broken down, their power turned against them. Wasn't that their own doing? Wasn't that fair? So he figured out how to twist the Four Dwellers' power into something we could wield. I told him to conquer the Wyrdness. And in the end, he did.
Yeah, I have a feeling this backfired. I mean, looking at how, like, out of control the Wyrdness is now, that's definitely no longer the case. It's no longer controlled now. So what?
He found a way to make me stronger. Stronger than any man had the right to be. It wasn't just magic. It was something deeper, older. A force that reshaped me. And with it, we won. The war ended. Avalon was ours. The bloodshed stopped. The banners were raised. And the kingdom stood safe.
So does victory erase the price you paid for it?
That's the question, isn't it? I keep thinking about Seawall. He was ready to pay the ultimate price for what we were fighting for, and I thought he did. I grieved him. Told myself his sacrifice had meaning, that he had given his life for Avalon. And now, after all these years, finding him like this, I told myself I carried the weight of my choices. But seeing him, I wonder if I ever truly did.
I mean, yeah, like, he betrayed his own soldiers. Like, yes, you can argue it's like, hey, he did it for the greater good, but there was just but it's like, he, in the end, he did betray his own soldiers. Yeah, they're willing to die for their kingdom, but doesn't mean you should go ahead and sacrifice them for experiments. That's not what they fought. That's not what they wanted to bleed and die for. Anyway.
You've got that look again, like you've seen something you wish you hadn't. Another piece of the king's soul reclaimed, right? What did it show you this time?
Alright. Merlin and Arthur talking about ancient experiments.
Merlin. Merlin and his obsession with the Wyrdness. The king thought it could save us. Merlin thought it could be controlled. Together, they were willing to tear the world apart to win.
You know more than you're letting on. Can you start making sense?
I was a prototype for Merlin's latest idea. Immortality. Me and Seawall, the king's loyal pawns, used and discarded when they found a better way. When they decided to go even deeper into their madness and turn our king into a monster.
So did Arthur know what was happening?
Even if he didn't, he should have. He was desperate to win. And desperation doesn't leave room for conscience. Every scream, every scar. Even if he didn't see it, he allowed it. That's as good as approving it.
So you didn't end like Seawall.
Seawall was Merlin's first attempt. I was the last. We could say I was lucky, but to say that would take a truly macabre sense of humor, don't you think?
And why didn't you fight back?
Fight back? Against who? Merlin? The king? You don't fight gods when you're just a pawn on their board. You endure. You wait. And when the time comes, you either break, or you're left to clean up their mess. That's what I do. What I've always done.
Yeah, and I spoke with Arthur. He said he had to do it or humanity would be lost.
Of course he'd say that. There's always a scapegoat and a convenient excuse for men like him. But it doesn't absolve him. Not when he was the one who unleashed this madness on all of us. He wanted victory, no matter the cost. And when you want something that badly, you stop looking too closely at what's being done in your name. And, after all, who said we were supposed to win this war? Who said we were supposed to survive?
Alright, I assume he still wants something from me?
You've seen what they did. What he did. And that's not the end of the story. It's not the extent of their sins. Find the pieces of his soul. Put him back together, if that's what it takes. And then we, or I alone, if you decide to defy me, can end the cycle. Either way, we will get to his resurrection. I've seen it too many times to believe the cycle will be broken before it happens. But know this. Once he's whole, Arthur's power, his mistakes, and his madness will all return. And when that moment comes, I'll be there. Whether to stand with you or step over you. The choice is yours. Just remember that when that happens, and you stand by his side, there won't be room for both of you.
Well, it looks like we'll have time to decide whether or not we'll join with our friend here or not. Still not sure. I mean, we'll have to see how things play out in Act 2. Anyway, if I'm gonna fix this, I need to know where to start.
Start? You've already started. But if you want the next piece, head to Kunacht. The Menhir there is failing. The Wyrdness swallowing what's left of the village. You will need to find another artifact. The shield our king gave to Palamedes. He was one of the king's finest. A voice of reason amidst the madness. But it didn't save him or his legacy from what they had coming. Find the shield. And then, well, we will meet again. We'll see if your perspective changes.
Alright. Thus ends... I guess that ends chapter 1. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so I guess we are gonna now head into, guess we'll go to the North Gate. Alright, let's see. How much... We still have the same amount of gold. Okay.
I like it when things are quiet.
Well, I guess we will rest, and then we'll head a few more minutes, and then we'll wrap it up. All right. Well, off we go. Just got some wolves. Alright, so Agravian of the Hard Hand, stalwart knight, always at the forefront of battle, known for his iron will and unbreakable resolve. His legacy as defender of the realm is eternal. Wait, how is this one-handed? This is not one-handed. Oh, I know. Maybe it's because of this. Guessing that's why. Okay, so Kunacht. Here we come. All right. So we got a new region, and much more to explore. Oh yeah, this is gonna be pretty big. It seems like it's a little bigger than the Horns of the South. Nice, we got my athletics to 60. Sheep's Head. Huh. Alright. Let's go ahead and talk to him.
Hmm? Who's there? What do you want? We're just sitting here, not bothering anybody.
I'm one of Ron's friends.
Vran? Ha. I've been wondering how that old harpy's doing. We haven't seen each other in a while. You can go. If you know our sister's name, that means you survived meeting her. That's enough for me to let you pass by.
Alright, so they probably don't have much they want to say to us, so let's just leave them alone. Wait, what's that? Is that... Don't tell me that's... I swear, we're gonna be dealing with that dragon at some point. Yeah. I don't like that. Not at all. Alright, let's see. So I guess maybe... Yeah, it looks like that's the village we want to head to. So we got some new enemies, maybe. Alright, we also need to level up. I almost forgot about that. So we'll do that real quick.
Someone's out there. This fight is
Alright, come on, get over here. Sit down. Alright, Deserter's Scalp, Greatsword, Knights. Alright, let's see.
Oh, thank you for stopping. People usually run away when they hear me speaking to them, so that's definitely a nice, though unexpected, change. You must be really brave or really stupid. Which one is it?
Oh boy. So we now got a talking zombie. Nice. Just curious.
Well, that's either really smart of you or really stupid then. Who am I to judge that?
So I assume you wanted something from me.
Oh, I most certainly did. It may sound a bit weird, though. But since it seems I won't be moving anytime soon, I do have a small favour to ask. There's a druid's tomb nearby. I can see it from here. Almost every single night, his spirit rises from the grave and does unspeakable things with the fae or dryads that swarm around this place. I mean, good for him, but I do have to watch it, you know? And it is, let me tell you, disgusting.
So you want me to do what exactly?
Well, get rid of him, of course. He's not human anymore. All that's left is a perverse, hungry spirit, raised from its grave by the Wyrdness. And you must know that the Wyrdness can do anything. I wouldn't want to find out what it will transform this hungry spirit into when enough time passes. Honestly, I'd fear for my life. If I were still alive.
Alright, thanks for the warning.
Sure. I'll be happy not to be able to watch it anymore. And it's not like I can close my eyes, you know?
Well, he has got a sense of humor. Alright, so, yeah, so that's the village it looks like we need to head to.
Hold your ground, men.
Sit down.
Blow for blow! Back to your hovel, coward!
Gold. Alright. So I guess we'll be dealing with more of the ex-Camelot Knights.
I will be your downfall. Show me what you are made of. Tis just a flesh
Damn.
wound. Your armor won't save you. My shield is a fortress. You'll fall to my sword.
Oh my god. Yeah, these guys are a
Show me
lot more
what you are
terrifying.
made of. You are nothing but a... Your armor won't... Show me what you are made of.
Oh my god, that was a little scary. Alright, let's see. What's my weight at? 156. Kite shield. Okay, I gotta take some of that off then. Rip. Alright, let's see here. So I guess we can remove that. And how about this one? Hopefully we get to a village soon. So let's see here. Don't tell me we're gonna pass out. Of course.
Don't even say that. Someone comes, lights them in here, and then dies on all watch? People would be at my door with pitchforks.
He's waking up. Welcome back to the land of the living, our hero.
Help him up, Ansem. Welcome to my home. Quite a scene unfolded at the men here, with you at the heart of it. I can't decide if I'm more delighted or surprised. What was it that made the men here react to you?
Let's just go with this one. Let's not tell me. We have King Arthur inside of us. I wish I knew too.
The local men here have been rather lifeless for quite some time. Then you come along, breathe life into what was dead, and whether you meant to or not, alter the course of our history. That's how I see it anyway. Tell me, do you know what this menhir represents?
Alright, let's see here. They will ward off the Wyrdness. Some say they were here before humans. They're statues that ward off the Wyrdness. Maryland built them. Yeah, let's go with that one.
So they say. The Menhirs were raised by Merlin to ward off the ancient mists that burst monsters beyond human comprehension. But none of this matters in our current situation. Here, the Menhir represents something more. For some, it's a symbol of freedom and independence. Strength, if you will. It shows that the people of Quornoct, my subjects, can face any challenge, even at the world's end. And for others, like our guest from Camelot, whom I'm sure you've seen, it's a symbol of power. Power once granted by King Arthur, and therefore by Camelot. And power that has been granted can be taken away.
Alright, let's see here. So, what do you want from me?
I want you to speak with Dinno and try to calm him down. He's the commander of Camelot's forces stationed in Quornoct, and as you probably imagine, your presence here didn't exactly make his job easier. With the men here active again, everything could change.
Alright, I'm just searching for Palamede's shield.
Palamede's shield, you say? An unusual request. That shield rests beneath the Menhir. And legend has it that it used to fuel its power for centuries. I don't mind if you look at it, touch it, whatever you need. Just don't take it. It's a treasured relic, and the people of Quornoct are quite attached to it. And you're probably just as attached to your head, which you'll lose if we catch you trying to steal the shield.
Well, looks like we'll have to be sneaky about it.
If you need anything, speak to Ansem.
I should stay out of trouble.
Well, first, we need to sell some of this stuff, so let's go see if there's a blacksmith around. I also need to level up, too, so let's actually do that first. Alright, so let's level up here. So, attributes, let's see. I do want to get my spirituality up. So, let's do that. Okay. Alright, as for our skill tree, let's see. I'll actually probably do this part off screen, but let's look at King Soul. So yeah, when you're using King Soul, time slows down around you. Deflect incoming projectiles. Dealing damage has a small chance to create a weird essence, which can collect to regenerate a portion of the King Soul. That's cool. And if it's fully charged, automatically use it when you would receive lethal damage. Okay, let's see what's this. So killing enemies restores a portion of the King Soul. Finishers restore 400% more of the King Soul. When using King Soul, you receive 50% less damage. And when you use King Soul, your damage increases for each enemy killed. I think that one would be really good. Yeah, let's go with this one. Alright, I guess that maybe I will go back here. Let's see. I don't think I'm not really using, like wand summoning. Let's see here. What about, yeah, because this is just like for your magic stuff. I'm just using it so I can use Galahad's weapon. Let's see here. I mean, definitely this could be really good. I'm not really worried about that right now. Let's see. Each enemy killed increases your max stamina. So increases your damage by 1%. I guess I can go with... Let's see, this increases melee. I guess really I could go with... Okay, so heavy attacks with two-handed weapons have a 50% chance to deal critical damage. They're below 30%. Two-handed weapons hits deplete 5% of the damage. Wait. Two-handed weapons hits deplete 5% of the damage dealt from the target's stamina. Yeah, let's do that. Just because we're going to be dealing with enemies here that do that have like just destroying their like stamina bar. This place is pretty big. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to find a merchant. This place is freaking huge. Alright, let's see.
Have some spare food, a coin? Anything else?
I might even have to do that off screen, honestly, just because there's so much here, man. It's like, wow, there's a lot of people. It's not just, I don't think it's just...
You doing okay?
Okay.
Welcome! I haven't seen you around before. But since you decided to visit, one day a friend of mine asked me if her new dress looked good, and I told her, you have. She was tickled pink and said, oh, do you really think so? And I said, absolutely. Now, let's get down to business. My name is Osmond.
Yeah, let's see here. Definitely want to sell some things. So, okay, so first of all, let's... So, Camelot Soldiers, Gladius, Longsword. Might keep those, but I'll sell that. Great Sword. I mean, to be honest, I don't think it's going to be any stronger than my, So we'll sell that one. I don't really use a shield. Alright, so we'll sell that. Sell that. Same thing with this. Alright, there we go. It's much better. Okay. Well...
Leave it already? And we were having such a good time.
Nice to see you.
I'm gonna end it here, guys, so tomorrow we shall continue on, see what Connacht has to offer, and hopefully this issue will go away. It's really bothering me. But till then, I'll see you all later. Take care.